with Tay. I have to do a jingle for everything, right? Welcome to Millennial Moms. I'm Tay, so that means it's Tuesday, or you're just watching this a little bit late. Alright guys, today I'm showing you guys how to make duct tape wallets. And these are not just any duct tape wallets, they're amazing duct tape wallets, and you'll see why during the tutorial. So let's just get started, but wait, don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss me or any of the other moms. Let's go. Alright guys, these wallets are awesome because they're magnetically closed and they are lined with foam, which is a trick that I learned and I'm never gone back since. So first you're going to look at all the duct tape you have and think, wow, I have a lot of duct tape for a grown person. And then you are going to grab some 1/8 1/4-inch foam and a snap from the craft store, and we're just measuring 7 inches wide, and I usually just leave the length of the foam the way it was. I think it's 12 inches, and then fold it into tri-folds, and that makes the perfect size wallet for this project. So we're gonna work from the inside out. Just cover the inside with whatever duct tape you choose, and the outside is gonna look a little crazy until we're done. Don't worry about it, I promise. That all comes together in the end. So just wrap your extra pieces, and actually the longer the pieces are that go around, the more secure everything stays. So then they have these little ID plastic things that you can buy in like packs of 6 at the craft store. And then I just use that as a guide to make 6 other pieces of just cardstock. And that's going to allow me to create credit card holders and all that good stuff. So you're going to layer them. I usually do about 5 to 6 per wallet, depending on what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to take some either half duct tape, or in this case I'm using this fabric tape, which I like because it makes the card slide a little bit easier than the duct tape. And you're going to fold it over about a quarter of the way over, which is going to allow it to be sticky, and you're going to just secure that down all at once, and then they're all together, and then you're just going to want to secure all the ends of your clear piece, which will be your ID holder. And then you're just going to tape that down like so, and then that will allow you to put your ID in there. So just make sure you secure all the sides down, and then take this half strip duct tape, which you can buy. You could either cut it in half, or they sell it in halves like this, which makes it a lot easier if you just buy a strip like that. So just wrap those around to the front. The longer those are, the more secure it's going to be. Press everything firmly, and then just there you have it. All that is done, and you've got a little handy dandy. Oh, look at my little girl. She was 1 in that picture. She's just turned 9. That is crazy. Okay, so we are going to make the bottom, make sure that's the bottom flap, with another piece of cardstock paper. The reason I use cardstock is because it's cute, and it also allows for your dollar bills to slide a lot easier than if you were to have duct tape on the inside, and you're not wasting a bunch of duct tape. But duct tape and other fabrics like dollar bills don't really slide against each other very well. So I just have learned over time that, see how I told you this was not going to look cute on the front? That over time the dollars just slide in. Okay, this is the trickiest part, but it's really not that hard. So before you do the front of your wallet, we're just going to take a strip of duct tape, the same color of the inside, and stick half of these little magnet things into that, like so. Fold it over, and then just make sure the tape is really secure. You're going to stick it on to the inside flap, and then wrap those pieces around to the front, which will then secure that down. And then we're going to decorate the front, but we're just going to start with one strip right down the middle, and this is just to allow us to get that snap perfectly in the center, and so that our wallet closes perfectly. So just do one strip on the front, and then fold it closed and make an indentation. Push pretty hard so that you see 2 little lines with the snap, like so. Oh, put the snap together and then do that, and then it'll create 2 little lines for you to put the other side of the snap into. I hope that makes sense. Once you get it down, you're like, I'm a genius. This is awesome. Okay, so then you're gonna close that, and there you have that. And then you're going to make sure it closes before you go on decorating, and then now we're gonna do the front. I'm using this Disney Princess duct tape, which is kind of finicky because you have to align everything. If this was just a polka dot print or something that was just repetitive, you could just have at it, but since I wanted it to look cute and them to all align, I had to sit and work with it, but it ended up being pretty okay in the end. So now just wrap all that around to the front. You don't want too much on this side because we are going to cover it with our ending little half strip. Now you can cut that same duct tape in half and use it if you don't like the black going around the edges. I wasn't too sure after I got done with this one if I liked the black around the edges. However, you can do whatever you want. You can use whatever colors you want, and these are awesome. Alright guys, I hope you loved this tutorial. If you want to see more duct tape creations or fun stuff, let me know in the comments, or you can also pop over to my own DIY channel where I do everything and maybe even some duct tape stuff. So I just wanted to let you guys know that we love you and we upload Monday through Saturday. And don't forget to go check out yesterday's video from Jamie because she's awesome.